Dear student, in this session, I am going to share you the most possible questions for the annual HS exam, which is going to be scheduled in the month of March. Okay, dear student, in this live session, especially we are going to discuss that the most possible questions for annual CHSE exam March 2023. So, dear student, the annual HS annual examination which is going to be scheduled in the March first week, and on this auspicious exams I am going to share you most possible question for the CHSC exam in the subject English, especially English 3, which will be the possible questions and what type of question will become in your CHSC exam. Especially I am going to share you, and I am going to share you that most important questions in this live sessions. तो डियर स्टूडेंट आज लाइव सेशन स्पेशली आम पॉसिबल क्वेश्चंस ऊपर डिस्कशन करवा, and I hope this class will be very helpful to you, and if you feel that class is helpful to you, do like, share and subscribe this channel. Okay, don't forget to subscribe this channel and be practical, and do like to just like this channel, and also share this channel. It will be very helpful to you. So wait 1 minute, sir. Dear student, that I want to share the link. Share the link to the student. In this live session, especially I am going to share you the most probable for the CHSE exam, and on this auspicious program, I want to share you some of my experience and some of the questions in the subject English to my students. Okay, the dear student, those are the new student of this class of this channels. I like to request them, do like, share, subscribe this channels and cooperate me. If you are the new student, if you are a new student of this class, please do like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe this channels and cooperate me. The dear student, in this live session, especially we are going to discuss about the most possible probable questions for the CHSE annual exam, and most possible questions will be come from the different parts. And the parts 1 prose, part 2 poetry, and the part 3 is one of the that short story and the biography, autobiography, and so on. And then the question answer will be come from the on-scene passage, pie chart, table, pie chart, representations, vocabulary activities, and the note making, summarizing, report writing, and the extended writing, and last one is the grammar error correction. And in this class I am going to specially share you some of the most possible questions for the CHSE annual exam 2023, which is going to be scheduled in the month March first week. Okay, the duty on this occasion I like to share this questions add to this, they will prepare and it will be helpful to you. Okay, if you feel that this class is helpful to you, do like, share, subscribe this channel to cooperate me, to encourage me. Okay, and there will be about to six passage will become in your exam. First is from the prose sections. It may be uh, there are five projects in plus two first year, plus two second year, art, science, commerce, and among five projects, one paragraph or one passage will be come, one comprehension test will be come, and among them inside that comprehension, that passage, the answer will be, and among that from the passage, five questions will be like this. For examples, come to the prose sections, come to the prose sections. Okay, just I want to guide you that this is from the prose sections, and from the prose sections, and from the prose sections, look at here, this is the prose section. If the question will be, if the paragraph will be come from the first prose, what is the prose? My first Olympic prize, and the questions will be the question, the mark distribution of the first prose will be like this, and 2 into 5, 2 mark into 5 questions, that means 10 mark. And passage 1, and the passage 1 like like if the first if the question will be come from the first paragraph, first passage, and the question will be and going to be come, and these are the possible questions which can be or may become in your exam. And just look over this one and try to understand the point, and try to capture this one, and try to write in your pen, and write in your copy to for your information. And according to this, try to uh, practice all the question answer, and that will be very helpful to you. The dear student, if you are facing difficulties in the English to English class, then you can come to the both Odia to English class. Okay. The dear student, basically the question will be come from the prose, poetry, and the short story in the question number 1. And from the section 1, the first section, the prose 1, and from the prose sections, the first from the first paragraph, first unit, the question may become, for examples, passage 1, passage 1, which is and what is Olympic game, explain. And in this case, what is Olympic game, explain. You have to write the meaning of the Olympic game, then you have to give other point related to that question, then you will be secure 2 marks. Dear student, don't write only one word answer, one sentence answer. Okay, and you are not going to get, you are not going to award 2 marks for the one word answer. Okay, you have to write at least 2 points uh, in these questions, and you must have to write at least 2 points for the 2 mark questions. Because if you are writing, okay, if you are writing 1 point for these questions, and the evaluator will be give only 1 or 1/2 mark for the answer. But according to my suggestion, if you want to do that, then you can you must have to write at least 2 point, then the evaluator will be satisfied with your answer, and you can get 2 mark out of 2 mark. 2 mark पाइबाकू हेले निहाती भाव तुमको 2टा पॉइंट लिखिबाकू पड़िबो, and you must have to explain the question according to you only in 2 points. At least 2 points should be in your answer. then the examiner will be happy and they will give you mark. So now come to the next question. Who is Jesse Owens? Write about him. My greatest Olympic prize first paragraph যদি আসে, first paragraph যদি কিছু question আসে, the question will be like this. Okay, who is Jesse Owens? What is Olympic game? Who is the writer of the My Greatest Olympic Prize? Why did the Owens famous for? When did the Olympic game held? Etc. and etc. And this type of question will be come. ସମ୍ବଲପୁରୀ ଆର୍କେଏସ୍ ଟାଟସ୍ ସମ୍ବଲପୁରୀ ହାଏ କିଏ ଜଣେ ଜଷ୍ଟ ମେନସନ୍ ୟୋର ନେମ୍ ଡିୟର ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ଇଫ୍ ୟୁ ଆର୍ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ୍ ମାଇ channel or my college, just mention your name. Okay, so now come to the next paragraph 2. ଆମେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ next paragraph କୁ ଯିବା. next paragraph କୁ ଆମେ just analysis କରିବା. just I want to zoom it. passage 2. if the question will be come from the second unit and the question may become like this. Okay, try to understand and get the point and prepare the answer accordingly. If the question will be come from the first unit or first paragraph. Okay, where did the Olympic game held? Where did the Olympic game held? That means you have to write at least 2 point related to that answer. ଯଦି ଦୁଇଟା ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଲେଖୁଛ ଡିୟର ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ତମେ ନିହାତି ଭାବରେ 2 ମାର୍କ ପାଇବା ପାଇଁ ଏଲିଜିବୁଲ. ବଟ୍ ଇଫ୍ ୟୁ ଆର୍ ନଟ୍ ରାଇଟିଂ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ like that, but and you are not going to get 2 marks. Okay, then question number 2. What did happen in 1936? Write in detail. What did happen in 1936? That means 1936 रे कौन हेतिला से विषय किछि लेख. Okay, तो what did happen in the 1936 ए कौन हेतिला the Olympic game बर्लिन जर्मनी रे बर्लिन शहर रे हेतिला. Okay, then and write in detail. तापरे तांको विषय गोटे लाइन मिनिमम 2 लाइन लिखा पड़ो. then who was Adolf Hitler? Who was Adolf Hitler? Adolf Hitler किए थिले? Write about him. Adolf Hitler was the ruler of the Germany and he is one of the prestigious persons in Germany. And another point, according to him, no one can own gold medal in the Olympic game which was held in the Berlin of Germany except the Lazlong. ये बोले स्टेटमेंट से देइथिले. ये बोले 2 ରୁ 3 पॉइंट निहाती भाबरे लिखिबाकू पड़िबो. then we can hope that you are going to get 2 marks. why did Owens worry? से worried हेबार कारण कोन थिला? write about that one. से ओरिड हवा एते ओरिड हवार कारणटा कोन थिला? जस्ट मेंशन द रीजन. तार कारण दर्शा. ओके, एंड कजेसटा दियो. बिकज व्हाई लागिथिले? बिकज लागे होउथिले स्पेशली अधार अधिक आंसरटा सिटी थाए. तो अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट यू हैव टू डू दैट. यू हैव टू राइट द आंसर. व्हाट इज नेशनलिस्टिक फीलिंग? व्हाट इज नेशनलिस्टिक फीलिंग? तो नेशनलिस्टिक फीलिंग कहले कोन बुझो? राइट अबाउट हिम. तांको विषय लेख बा से विषय लेख. डियर स्टूडेंट, जस्ट expand your answer into 2 points and try to write any type of answer from the prose and the poetry. At least 2 points should be there. then you are going to award 2 mark out of 2 mark. 2 ରୁ 2 mark पाइबार अछि, 10 ରୁ 10 mark पाइबार अछि. तो निहाती भाबरे तमे 2टा पॉइंट 2 ରୁ अधिक पॉइंट लिखिबा को ही पड़िबो. 1 वर्ड आंसर जे लिखुछ हाफ मार्क किंबा 1 मार्क पाइबो आ मार्कटा निहाती भाबरे कमी जिवो. so that I am request you to write at least 2 point. at least 2 point लिखिबा पई चेष्टा करो. it will be very helpful to you. so these are the sample question from the prose section. तो dear student तालनु आमे वर्तमान prose रू प्रत्येक prose रू सब क्वेश्चन टा सेट कर देछि. those who want this PDF file, please join in our Telegram channel and you can get these questions. ये क्वेश्चंस पाइबा को हेले चैनल को जस्ट लाइक शेयर करंतु, सब्सक्राइब करंतु ता सहित एंड गो जॉइन इन आवर टेलीग्राम चैनल और व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप. व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप मच टेलीग्राम चैनल रे जॉइन ही जानतु I am going to share you these questions, and you can get it. Okay, if you are the new student this class, just uh, just like, share, and gives valuable comments to us, and don't forget to subscribe the channel and cooperate us. Please like, share, and subscribe and cooperate me, encourage me. Come to the next one. तो डियर स्टूडेंट मु जो 5 प्रोजेक्ट्स अच्छी सब प्रोजेक्ट्स रो ऑलरेडी पैराग्राफ रे कन्वर्ट कर सारी से पैराग्राफ रो ऑलरेडी आंसर माने मध्य कर सारी तो मु से सब कर दे सारी ऑलरेडी जे माने ए पीडीएफ जहार दरकार से माने मते पर्सनली मो व्हाट्सएप को पठांतो से माने को मु शेयर कर देबी एंड और आइदर यू कैन जॉइन इन द गुड इवनिंग डियर हु इज दिस वन नायक समीर नायक समीर तमे को जाई छगे समीर नायक good evening dear Samir, and I have prepared the possible questions for you. Now come to the poetry section. बर्तमान आमे poetry section को आसी जाइछो. Poetry section questions की भली आसीबो and what type of question will be come from the poetry sections and how can we solve the questions. Okay, just look over this one and try to understand. And from the poetry sections, extract or the transaction will become stanza will become 2 or 3 stanza will become according to the that one we are going to answer it. So dear student, just look over this one and try to understand. And okay dear Samir, not only you, most of the students are suffering, okay, in fever as our teachers, one of the teachers our the IT sir is suffering in fever. So IT sir को भी मध्य ज्वर ही जाउची due to that cold weather and the sanitary condition, that the water is not good there. Hostel ର ପାଣି ଟା ଟିକେ it is not very good for health. ଥଣ୍ଡା ପାଣି ପିଉଥିବାରୁ ଜ୍ୱର ହେବାର ଚାନ୍ସେସ୍ ବେଶୀ ରହୁଛି ଆଉ ଅନେକ ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କୁ ଜ୍ୱର ମଧ୍ୟ ହେଇଯାଉଛି. ତ ଡୋଣ୍ଟ वरी, टेक मेडिसिन रेगुलरली एंड try to improve your health. Okay, now come to the poetry section. बर्तमान poetry section को आसा. daffodils रे मु किछि क्वेश्चन आंसर क्वेश्चन तैयारी करछि and try to understand and try to get the point which is I am going to share you. Okay, section poetry. Poetry 1 daffodils extract 1. First stanza रे मु किछि क्वेश्चन पुट अप करछि. Question number 1. What is daffodils? Explain. What is daffodils? Explain. That means daffodils kono bujhai ki lekho. What will be the answer? Daffodils is a flower. It is full stop. It is a bell-shaped flower. It is found in abroad. Okay, it is specially blossom in the lake or hillside. Okay, तो ये बोले मिनिमम 2 ରୁ 3 लाइन जे लिखुछ 2 ରୁ 3 टा पॉइंट जे माने लिखुछ दे विल आवर गुड मार्क. Okay, then question number 2. What is the color of daffodils? Explain. What is the color of daffodils? Daffodils is a bell-shaped flower. Full stop. The color of the daffodils flower is golden yellow. Full stop. It is basically found 30 point debaku. Give this type of 3 or 2 point, then you will be the good student and more mark will be award in your exam. Okay, then question number 3. Where did it find generally? Where did it find generally? साधारणतः ए भलिया एटा को जगह मिले, को जगह देखिबा को मिले बा को जगह आमे पाइबा. If we want to find it, आमे जदि सेटा खोजिबा को चाहिबा को जगह आमे पाइबा ओके. Okay, it is a bell-shaped flower. The color of the daffodils flower is golden yellow and it is basically found in abroad or Britain रे हिल साइड रे लेक रे किमा फोर्ड मान करे अनेक गुरे जगह रे ये बिले फ्लावर देखिबा मिले. What is the shape of the daffodils? What is the shape of daffodils? Daffodils is a flower. The color of daffodils is golden yellow and the shape of the daffodils flower is like bell. like a bell, bell pori দেখা যায়, bell that means ঘন্টি পরি দেখা যায়। ওকে, who is the poet of the poetry, এভাবে তো আসিবার চান্সেস কম থাকে, but it may be come, that means who is the poet of the poetry daffodils, William Wordsworth is the poet of the poetry daffodils. He is one of the romantic poet, he is one of the romantic poet। ओके, ये भलिया तुम क्वेश्चन आंसर लिखिले बेटर करिवे बोले मु एक्सट्रा आम काल डिस्कसन करवा। देखो एक्सट्रा टू मुझे देखे दूसरी समस्त को आउ थे। ओके, ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड। देखो द डियर स्टूडेंट, okay, question answer also I am going to provide you, just wait for the some time, so during the revision time I am going to give you chapter wise question answer। okay, ये question answer ता तुम निजे भी तैयारी करि परिबो with the help of the guide or the help of the possible, and it will be very helpful to you। What was plots on the high over vales and hills? What was plots on high over vales and hills? Then the question number 12. When did the poet see the daffodils? The daffodils ফুল কবি কেতে বলে দেখিলে বা কেউ জায়গায় দেখিলে, এভাবে কোশ্চেন্স টাইম টু টাইম আসুছি, and be prepared and try to write the answer at least 2 points। okay, question number 13, where did the poet see the daffodils? तो कवि केउ जगह रे daffodils फूल देखिले। and one more information for you, if you are writing the answer of any questions, not only write the only one word answer, try to write at least 2 to 3 point, it will be very helpful to you, and then you can get good mark। okay, you can get good mark, and the evaluator will be satisfied and award you out of 2 mark। okay, so write at least 2 mark, 2 points which will be very helpful to you। and if you are the new student of this class, I like to request them, do like share, subscribe this channel and cooperate me, encourage me, don't forget to don't forget to like, share and subscribe, cooperate me and encourage me। so dear student, now come to the next extract of the poetry which is going to be discussed in this live sessions। and dear student, I am telling you that from the poetry section is basically दुईटा किंवा तीनोटी स्टांजा, 2 or 3 stanza will become, and inside from the stanza the question will become, be prepared, and the question will be come from the stanza, and I have divided that stanza into many types, okay, several types, and going to share you the questions and answer। okay, if this paragraph or the fourth stanza will be come from the what, fourth stanza or third stanza will be come from the daffodils, then the question will be, how does the poet feel while looking at the daffodils? Mention the 2 modes of the poet. Why did the poet gaze and gaze? Give reasons. What is vacuum company? Explain. What did the poet do in pensive mode? Pensive mode ର ସ୍ପେଲିଂ ଟା ଟିକେ ଭୁଲ ହେଇଯାଇଛି ଟାଇପିଂ ରେ, ତ ଡୋଣ୍ଟ बी वरी, pensive mode ର ସ୍ପେଲିଂ ଭୁଲ ହେଇଛି, ତ ସେଟା ଆମେ ଠିକ କରିଦେବା। ଓକେ, ତ डियर स्टूडेंट, आई होप इट विल बी वेरी हेल्पफुल टू यू। ଏଭଳିଆ क्वेश्चंस ଆସିବ, এই क्वेश्चन ର ମୁଁ पीडीएफ फाइल ଟା शेयर कर देबी। इफ यू आर द न्यू स्टूडेंट, डू लाइक, शेयर, सब्सक्राइब दिस चैनल एंड अपडेट विथ अस। आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर यू द पीडीएफ questions, and after some day I am also going to share with the questions. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this channel. Then we have already discussed prose section, poetry section. Now come to the short story sections to know more about, and what type of question will be come from the short story sections, and how can we get the good mark from the short story section. Here, dear student, we have already come to the short story section. Short story, play, short story, play, and biography. There are three short story, one play, and two biography are there in the plus two second year art science commerce, both in the first year and second year. And among them, any type of paragraph will become, any passage will become, comprehension study, comprehension passage will become, and among them, inside from that passage, there will be two questions, and the only from the short story section, two questions will become, and from the two questions you have to answer 5 into 2, 5 marks question will become, and the question the will be the like the essay type, short note type, and you have to write at least one paragraph with two or three passages in these questions. And if you are writing this one or paragraphs or the full pages, you are going to get good mark, but you must have to mention the answer according to you, without copying from the passage ର ଏକ୍ଜାକ୍ଟ ତାକୁ କପି ନ କରି ତମ ନିଜ ଲାଙ୍ଗୁଏଜ ଦେଇ ତମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆନ୍ସରଟା ଲେଖିବ, ଆଣ୍ଡ ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ ଗୋଟେ ଫୁଲ ପାରାଗ୍ରାଫରେ ଗୋଟେ ପେଜ ବା A4 ସିଟ୍ ଯେଉଁ ପେଜ ଆସେ ସେ ପେଜରେ ଗୋଟେ ଫୁଲ ଆନ୍ସରଟା ଲେଖିବ, ଗୋଟେ ଏସେ ଟାଇପରେ ଲେଖିବ, ଦେନ୍ ୟୁ ଆର୍ ଗୋଇଂ ଟୁ ଆୱାର୍ଡ 5 ମାର୍କ। ନା ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ସ, ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ ଦ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍? ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ ଦେଖିନିଅ, ମୁଁ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ସେୟାର କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛି। Okay, so passage 1, if the first paragraph, first unit will become from the doctor's word, then the first question will be who was Dr. Roman, discuss about him, who was Dr. Roman, discuss about him. And in these questions you are going to write the answer like essay. You have to explain, you have to discuss everything, the incident which was already happened in that story. ସେ ଷ୍ଟୋରିରେ ଯାହା ଘଟଣା ଘଟି ଯାଇଛି ସେଇ ଘଟଣାକୁ ବେସ୍ କରି ତମେ ସେଇ ରିଲେଟେଡ୍ ଆନ୍ସରଟା କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟଲି ଲେଖିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ, ଅନଲେସ୍ ୟୁ ଆର୍ ନଟ୍ ଗୋଇଂ ଟୁ ଆୱାର୍ଡ ଗୁଡ୍ ମାର୍କ ପାଇବାର ଆଶାଟା କମ୍ ରହିବ। and if the evaluator will be satisfied with your answer, then you are going to award good mark, ତମେ ମାର୍କ ହିଁ ପାଇବ। ଓକେ, unless you are not going to get good mark, ନହେଲେ ଭଲ ମାର୍କ ପାଇପାରିବ ନାହିଁ। then another question, who was Mr. ଗୋପାଳ କିଏ ଥିଲେ, discuss about him, ତାଙ୍କ ବିଷୟରେ ବର୍ଣ୍ଣନା କର। ଗୋପାଳ କିଏ ଥିଲେ ତାଙ୍କ ବିଷୟରେ ବର୍ଣ୍ଣନା କର। and ସେଇ ଯେଉଁ ସର୍ଟ ଯେଉଁ କମ୍ପ୍ରେହେନ୍ସ ପେସେଜ ଆସିବ ସେ ପେସେଜକୁ ପଢ଼ିକି ସେଇଠି ଉତାରି ଦେଲେ ଆନ୍ସରଟା କେବେ ହେଲେ ତମେ ଭଲ ଲେଖିପାରିବନି, ତମେ ଭଲ ମାର୍କ ମଧ୍ୟ ମିଳିବ ନାହିଁ। ୟୁ ହ୍ୟାଭ୍ ଟୁ make answer according to the summary of the story. See, story, just remind the summary of the story and try to write that answer with proper tense and proper form. Proper tense proper form ରେ ଯଦି ତମେ କରିବ ତାହେଲେ ତମେ ଭଲ ମାର୍କ ପାଇବ ବୋଲି ମୁଁ ଆଶା କରିବି, unless you are not going to get good mark. Okay, and it is my personal request to each and every student that you must have to write 2 mark for 2 points or 5 marks for at least one pages or two paragraphs. Okay, minimum दुईटी paragraph किंबा गोटे पेज गोटे गोटे वन A4 सीट पेज रे फुल लिखि जदि लिखुछ ताहले 5 मार्क रो 5 मार्क आउट ऑफ 4 हाफ आइदर 5 मार्क पाइबार चांसेस टा बेसी अछि. And don't be neglect and don't try to cheat during the exam and don't try to copy from the passage. से passage रो exact जिनिस लिखिबा पई चेष्टा करिवो नाही. Try to explore your answer. तुम निजे ही से आंसर को एक्सप्लोर करिबा पई चेष्टा करो. इट विल बी वेरी यू एटा तुम समस्त को बहुत हेल्पफुल. तापर आ देखो आ गोटे मु बायोग्राफी गोटे देखै दउची. देखो okay dear student, if you are the new student of my class, if you are the new student of my channel, do like, share and subscribe and cooperate me. Classes को continuously देखंतु, like, share, subscribe करि चलंतु एवं मते encourage करंतु, cooperate करंतु. Okay, and the question will be like this. And if you are going to prepare, then prepare according to all the questions I will share to you. तो एभलिया जदि तमे क्वेश्चन आंसर डिस्कशन देखिबो, क्लासेस गुडी को टाइम टू टाइम देखिबो, it will be very helpful to you. And if you are not going to write according to me, if you are writing according to the passage, if you are writing cheating or copying from the exactly from the paragraph, then you are not going to get good mark. Okay, so come to the that the passage one. What does Chaplin say about his father? What does Chaplin say about his father? Chaplin तांको बापांको विषय कोन कहंती डिस्कस देन डिस्कस करा बोली क्वेश्चन टा पचारुची. What account of the video villain do you get from the text? Explain. तमे को विषय रे बा वीडियो विलेन विषय कोन सब से टेक्स्ट भितरु जानि पारुछ से विषय डिस्कशन कर बोली